Impactfulness, primarily. I truly believe a lot of the media or outdoor in Dubai is not impactful. It's wallpaper. I don't believe that lampposts on the Sheikh Zayed Road at 120 kilometres an hour are particularly effective. I believe that the structure of a header, a well-lit header and a moopy working on, say, the beach road is highly effective both in daytime as well as at night time, even more effective at night time. It's about impactfulness. It's not about size, I say. It's about being impactful, also buying correct circuits and actually being able to even split those circuits down. So it's not about ego media, it's about effective media. Well, seeing the research I've just seen is looking extremely effective. And the more research we get, the better it is. The key job is driving marketeers' understanding of media. Marketeers have a variable knowledge. I mean, they're not media people, they're marketers. Our key aim is not only education of marketeers, but make them understand why we're using it. Now, what we've done with, say, Right Angle and the bus shelters is, one, justify the medium, and two, demonstrate that it actually works. And the key thing is the research demonstrating it actually works. Again, a lot of the medium in the region is non-demonstrable. It can actually work. I mean, we use radio purely for the Asian communities and things like that, but it's quite difficult because there is absolutely no research to say, well, that is effective. Now, one could ask the question, why are we using any research until we cut half, or any medium until we cut halfway away because there's no research? The good news is that the Right Angle actually delivering now is research. So I can sit there with a marketeer and someone like Chai Latte or Lipton's and say, look, it is working, people have remembered it, and that's absolutely critical to a marketer. Massive problems, to be honest. Massive problems. The key issue, starting primarily with television, is the corruption and transparency of the data. We have massive issues with the data. We've been trying for some years to get a people meter off and running with opposition and sort of political infighting. Radio has, at this moment, no intention of doing anything, as far as I can make out. The good news in outdoor is there's a certain and real understanding that there is need of research. I think with the economic downturn, that's really hardened the idea that something has to be done very, very quickly. I think possibly in the near future, we're probably going to possibly get something like a post-star system over here, but it may not come maybe for a year or two. I think it's when something like an outdoor association starts that something really positive will actually happen. And I think it's absolutely critical. Digital's moved away and moving forward faster than anybody because it's the most simplistic and easiest to measure. And you can just bring in TNS. And it's the acceptance in the region of research and the transparency of the region. And it's time that the region matured in that market. We're very careful how we use outdoor. We believe that the outdoor market has been completely out of control in the region for some years. So what we've done is we've not really been into the 98 metres of Sheikh Zayed Road or yours at 30, or a bridge at 30 million dirhams. What we've done, because we're not entirely convinced they're effective. What we're looking for is effective media. Effective media we found are things what we call like destination media, so like mal media. So we've used washrooms, moopies in mal, car parks and things like that. So where people are, so we're looking to interrupt their sort of daily life as they walk around the mal. We're also in Dubai looking at what is effective on street. On street, the good news is that the bus shelters have come along because they are fantastically effective. They have, at night they're even more effective. I mean, the moopie and the header board is great. Will we go down some? We pick and mix very rarely on key sites on large, only if we get a special opportunity to pick them up. At this moment there are plenty. What we're not willing to do is buy ego media. We're not willing to buy large amounts of outdoor sites with very little coverage and visibility. Yes, they may look good when you're standing in front of them, but it's about coverage and visibility. So no, we're primarily into the smaller units of street furniture. And it's about impact, basically. primarily radio and outdoor. Outdoor, we take a specialist into because the radio is not that sophisticated. And primarily, other than, say, yourselves, there's not an awful lot of sophistication outdoor in this region either. What we try and do is look at what is the most effective and most cost-effective way of using something like outdoor. So areas such as size, visibility, circuits, and looking at sort of traffic routes and things like that is the primary route what we try and do. Also, I say effectiveness and visibility. There's huge issues, I think, in outdoor, getting less so about clutter. So what works? So in Dubai, our primary medium is bus shelters, whereas in somewhere like Jeddah, it's in-mall moopies. So it's a completely different direction, but it's effective in that time.